We are seeing a small business boom in this country that is inspiring a lot of people to tap into their entrepreneurial side and create something of their own. Patrice Polster did that just 6 years ago, even with a baby and a toddler at home. Her business still going strong today.
Yeah, she's joining us now to share the wisdom she says she wishes she had when she started her company. Her goal now is to help others wanting to make that leap into being business owners. Patrice, thank you for joining us.
Hi, so happy to be here, ladies.
All right, let's go ahead and start with what motivates people to actually become entrepreneurs. You say that spark to run a business can happen at any time.
You know, I don't know about you, but before I actually became an entrepreneur, I always assumed that people that ran businesses were different than me. I thought they were wired differently. I thought they were born knowing that they wanted to do that. They all had lemonade stands as kids. I didn't have any of that. So I just assumed that that was not the path for me because they were different. They were special. And I learned that I was very wrong. So back in 2016, when everything was falling apart, I had a very toxic job, had to get out of it, and my esteem was just like rock bottom. I could not imagine going back to corporate. So I had to assess, well, what am I good at? I knew how to shoot video, I knew how to edit video, and I knew how to tell people stories. So that's how I entered entrepreneurship. It wasn't glamorous. I wasn't entering it to change the world. So I want to change this thought process that you have to have this great big idea. For me, it was out of necessity and it worked out, but you can become an entrepreneur by choosing it. You're not born that way.
I love to hear that because I think that's important for people to hear, especially as we're working longer and longer these days. So, you know, there are a lot of paths to success. All of them involve an entrepreneur, though, who has a particular skill set. If you're looking at that, what would that skill set be? If you want to be an entrepreneur, do you have one thing that you should be able to do?
So I love this question. I mean, I always feel like you hear about the morning routine, you know, like get up at 4 a.m., you need the lemon water, the journal, the meditation. Look, for some people that works. For me, that does not work. I have 3 small children, so that's just not going to happen. So that is not how you're successful. So for me, what I've observed, and I wish I would have known sooner because it took me 2 years to do, you have to show up for yourself. The people that I know that are the most successful, and what do I mean by show up? I mean getting on social media and talking about what you do, how you can help, your knowledge. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you're going to have to learn in the beginning, and you're not going to be good at it. And so the entrepreneurs that I know that can like get over themselves a bit, swallow their pride, and also no one cares about your business as much as you. Right. So if you can't actually get out there and talk about it, how can you expect people to buy from you? So it took me 2 years to actually open my mouth on social media video, but my business spiked once I did that. I wish I would have done it a lot sooner.
Okay, so thank you for being transparent about that. But you say you also experienced some loneliness when starting your business. So tell us a little bit about that and how can people push through those feelings?
Yeah, this was a surprising one to me. I did not anticipate it because I think when I was so low, I couldn't even fathom going back to corporate. You're like, I just want to be my own boss. I want freedom. And you're thinking of all the amazing things. What you are not thinking about is it's really freaking lonely. And it's just you. And after that honeymoon period wears off, you're sort of like, oh my God, like, where are the people? And so again, and Tamsin, you know, you do this so naturally, I follow you on TikTok. You know, I did not build a community until 2 years into it. And I swear to God, like, there are some days where my people on Instagram or LinkedIn, like, they're the reason I keep going. Wow. Because I remember a message that said, you know what, you really helped me out with my storytelling, and I had the courage to show up on video, and that is the motivation. But if you don't have people around you, you're probably going to quit because it's hard. And I'm telling you, the sooner that you can just sort of like get dirty and don't be ashamed of where you are. Everyone starts out not knowing what they're doing. Sure. The better off you're going to be in the long run.
Well, thank you so much for your honesty. We definitely have to have you back because I think it's important, you know, that people realize there are growing pains a lot, but you don't just pop up and have a successful business automatically. So thank you so much, Patrice. It's nice to have you on.
Thank you so much. This was great.
All right. And to find out more about Patrice's storytelling business and get entrepreneurial tips on her Instagram at Patrice Polster.